Why, hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. Ooh, excuse me. And if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for dropping in to receive a reading here with me at Our Authentic Tarot. My name is Cecily. I am very sick, but I will also be your tarot reader for today. I've been sick for the past 3 days. I have felt absolutely horrible. But today I'm feeling, a little energetic. I have energy to spare, so here I am. In this reading, we will be channeling the collective sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is an almost personal reading, so it may or may not hit, okay? It may or may not resonate. If it does, please give this video a like, share with your friends, okay? Cross watchers are always welcome, and roles very much can be reversed. So fit the roles wherever they may make sense, okay? Again, this is a reading for the collective, so not everything, let me remind you, not everything is going to resonate with you, okay? There might be some things that do, some things that don't. Just take what fits and leave the rest, okay? So without further ado, get comfortable, grab your snacks or your favorite drink, and let's get into this reading for you, Aries. So we're kind of just gonna, I'm going to pull from a couple oracle cards. This here is my Secret Garden oracle, so I'll be pulling a couple cards from this one, my Butterfly oracle, my Hustle cards, and last but not least, my Romance oracle. So we're going to be trying to touch base on, like, we're going to put our hands in each pot, if you will, okay? We're going to try to see what we can grab from each category, see what Spirit wants you guys to know about the month of December. In the month of December, for the month of December. Okay, so we have Discover. Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear in the morning sun. Some of you may be needing to, or maybe have been, or have been wanting to get things done earlier in the day. Some of you may feel like there's just not enough time in the day, or maybe you've been sleeping in a lot. Maybe you feel like you are missing out on what the morning has to bring. Some of you might work like overnight or late nights, so you're sleeping throughout the early morning hours. If so, this reading is for you. Persevere, leave no stone unturned. Okay, so this reading is going to get really deep really fast. An opportunity. There's no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times. A lot of you are being faced with a challenge at this time. Seems like this is more spiritually and more personal of a challenge. Slow and steady wins the race, okay, Aries? Take your time. No need to rush. This might actually be the reason why you feel like there's not enough hours in the day to get everything that you want done. Make short-term goals, okay, Aries? Short-term goals. Always little stepping stones to the big thing, okay? There's no need for you to put too much pressure on yourself. That's very unhealthy, Okay. Let's just set these aside over here. Now let's see what my Butterfly oracle has for you guys. I have not pre-shuffled, so please bear with me. Oop. Let's see what we have here. Some words of inspiration. Some guidance. Let's see what Spirit has in store for you today through this beautiful Butterfly oracle. This is one of my first oracle decks. Little fun fact. It was actually a gift from my boyfriend. If it wasn't for him, I honestly probably wouldn't have even gotten into tarot. Family changes. I remember when we first started dating, I would tell him, like, I just have this calling, but I come from a family of, very religious. background and I'm afraid to be judged. And he was like, who cares? Like, do they pay your bills? He's like, do they help you take care of your kids? Like, why do you care about their opinion? Like, do what makes you happy. If you want to read tarot, read tarot. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And then next thing you know, delivery. He bought me my first tarot deck. And I've just been addicted to tarot ever since. I have gone on a couple hiatuses, I'm not gonna lie. Just because of like depression, life changes, things of that nature. But now that I am quite seasoned and I'm naturally just good at it, I'm like, hey, why not start up a tarot channel and share this gift that I have with the world? You know what I'm saying? Self-employment. Family changes, self-employment. Let's see if we can get one more. Windfall. Okay. So for those of you who are working overtime in your craft, okay, or an investment, if you just have patience, Aries, this is going, like, you have to understand you can't control everything, okay? Like, you can't. You cannot control everything. It's not on your timing, it's on God's timing, okay? Everything happens when it's supposed to happen, and everything also happens for a reason. So if you've had these random obstacles just drop on your face where you're just like, oh my God, bro, like, I just got through this over here and now I'm being faced with this on this side. When can I get a break? You're going to get your break, okay? You just have to have patience. You have to believe. You have to have faith. And yeah, you just have to have patience. There's going to be a huge payout at the end of all of this, okay, Aries? It is going to be more than worth it. Oh my gosh, let me go close my back door because these dogs in the neighborhood are barking because the mailman is he's making his rounds. That is so funny. Sorry for that. Okay. So I was very unsure if I should pull from my animal spirit oracle, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Let's see. What spirit animal energy you guys are carrying? Hey, Aries, you need to, like, take a break sometimes, okay? Like, you need to just go chill out. Like, kicking up your feet at home, yeah, you know, that's cool and everything. That might be something that you guys may need for those of you who are constantly on the go and don't spend a lot of time at home. But for those of you who do, like, don't forget to go touch grass, okay? Sounds very cliche, but, like, you have to. I know some of you it might be your family that is inspiring you to want to get in, you know, to invest so much of your time and energy into whatever this work goal is of yours. But remember that time with your family is also very important, okay? You don't want to work your whole life away for your family, and then when it's time to enjoy it, nobody wants to enjoy it with you because you neglected them the whole time you were working, you know? So try to find time for those that you love and for those that love you. And if you're starting to lose hope, I think having that time with your family or loved ones is what's going to help give you back that, like, boost of self-confidence and energy to continue to get shit done. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up. Not yet. Well, at all. Ever, actually. Because what you have coming in for you, again, it's going to be very abundant for you. We have the Crow. Look how beautiful this card is. Isn't that beautiful? I wish you guys could see it in better light, but it is just so pretty. All right. And let me read for you really quick. All right. Spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. So here we have it. I'm going to read. I'm going to read for you guys really quick, okay? The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. Isn't that what I just freaking told you guys? Isn't that what I just said? Let's get an applause, okay? Can we get an applause in the chat? Okay, thank you. All right. So when in balance, crow personality is psychic, strong, clear. When out of balance, ungrounded, hypersensitive. And to bring into balance, daily meditation practice, okay? Oh my gosh, you guys, I was right. I'm almost always right, though. All right, so let's go ahead and get into tarot. Let's see what tarot has in store for us today. I'm just going to put these cards aside for now, okay? Oh, wait, we have to get into romance, duh. Or should we save that for last? I'll flip a coin. I knew this coin was going to come in handy at some point. So I have this yes and no coin. So here we have yes. Here we have no. So let's go ahead. Do I save the romance for later? Or should I just get into it now? Let's get into it now. We got a yes. All right, so what's coming in love for Aries? What is coming in love for Aries? Too many cards. Let's do one card at a time, okay? Let's see what's coming in love for Aries. Passion. Okay. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Love it, love it, love it. So far, so good. Let's pull two more cards before we get into tarot. Oh my god, that was much needed. All right. Oh, I love love. Love in wintertime is just so romantic, don't you think? Having drinks by the fire, cuddling up in big fluffy blankets or comfy quilts, watching shows with the lights dim, lighting a candle, you know. So cute, so cute. Ooh! Somebody is in love, love. We have the wedding card here. Okay, so some of you may be getting married, maybe getting proposed to. Maybe some of you are planning a wedding for December. Maybe, oh my god, I just love this. This is just so cute. Some of you may already be married, though. I don't know if I already said that. Seems like, you know, I don't know. There's just no complaints here. This is like very lovely. Hopefully this last card is really good before I really get into it, okay? So let's try to grab one more card, please, Spirit. What do we have for... Ooh, that's more than one card. Hello. I'll take it, though. Aww. So some of you are going to be rekindling the passion in your relationship, okay? For some of you, you or your partner may be feeling like every day you learn something new about them. Very intriguing. And this might actually be like what keeps the love going. It's just the fascination with one another and constantly learning and picking each other's brains, you know. It's very like there's like an attraction like mentally. And that is such a beautiful thing. Yeah, the more honest and open you guys seem to be with one another, it's just making you both just fall in love with each other, seeing the growth, seeing each other age. It's just like I just heard beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So if some of you have been feeling a little bit down and out about like maybe how you've been taking care of yourself lately, maybe you've been feeling like, you know, like, how is this person even attracted to me still? Or have they ever even actually been attracted to me? Like, they very much are, okay? So stop being like that to yourself. Like, be kind to yourself, okay? I say that every day here at this channel. Make sure that you're being kind to yourself, okay? It's very, very important to be proud of who you are and what you're working with, okay? Nobody is perfect, you know, picture perfect. And not everybody in the world is going to see you how you want to be seen. But that is what's so special about your partner, because they see you in ways that you don't even see yourself in, okay? And I feel like sometimes you may be a little bit fixated on, you know, the flaws and the, you know, where there's a lack thereof. But again, Aries, just like I said before, you can't control everything, okay? You kind of just got to let things flow and let things, you know, just be sometimes, you know? So I will also be putting those aside now. Let's go ahead and actually get into tarot. I do plan on pulling from my money cards, but I'm going to wait until I pull from tarot before I start doing all of that, okay? Whoops. No, what do we have for Aries tarot? So me personally, I don't know if you guys have caught on to this from other videos yet, but I like to freestyle my readings. Sometimes, you know, in the future you will catch me, you know, doing like past, present, and future reads and prediction reads. But for the most part, for like my general messages, I like to freestyle them. So there will be no aesthetic here, okay? So if that's what you're looking for, and if that's what you're used to, if that is your preference of readings, this channel is not for you, okay? Which is totally fine. Oop. But I am going to start off with 6 cards, okay? Maybe 5. But I feel like 6 is pretty decent. I do want to say thank you guys for clicking on my video and spending time here with me. I very much do appreciate your energy exchange. My gosh, my throat is going to hurt so bad when I'm done with all these readings. But you know what? It's okay and it's worth it. It's worth it because I get to help you guys. Ooh. May I have 6 cards, please? Ay, Aries. This is kind of just confirming what I felt earlier with the Oracle cards. You have been working so hard, and you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. You're trying really hard to keep it all together. You very much have been strong and are continuing to be. I feel like some of you may feel like you're working a little bit too hard. And this is for those of you who are in a relationship. Okay, this individual may be older than you, a little bit more financially stable. It seems like you have been working your butt off to be able to spend time with, like, okay, so you work, okay? And it's like you're investing all this time, all of these finances into into your family, okay? Into building a future for your family. But it seems as though your partner, again, the roles can be reversed, okay? But it seems as though your partner kind of gets to, like, they make more money, they enjoy their career a lot more, and they get to relax at home more, because it's like even when you're home, you're still working. It's like, okay, how can I put this? So an artist needs a canvas, okay? And the artist needs paints. And an artist can't paint without paint and their canvas, right? But it takes that group effort. But the artist is the one who creates. They take the paint, they create art, right? But it is the canvas that gets all the admiration and all of the respect. And anybody can be like, oh my gosh, that painting is beautiful. But how many people are actually being like, I want to find out who is behind this artwork? You know, not many people. A lot of people, again, the canvas gets all the credit, okay? And it seems as though you are the artist in this situation and your partner is the canvas. So you put in all of the work, but they get all the credit. You put in all the work and they get to relax. You put in all the work, and I kind of feel as though they're not, it's like they support you, but they're not really supporting you. But I think that a lot of conversation, that there can be some conversations that, there are conversations that need to be had here. I feel like emotionally, the two of you are kind of, you guys are very, like, in the love aspect of things. It's like you guys are still very childish when it comes to your emotions. And I know that this might come off as a little bit offensive, but it is what it is. I feel like a lot of your love for one another is based off of maybe a long, like, maybe you guys have known each other since you guys were, like, younger, for those of you who are older. And for those of you who have been in this relationship short term, it might feel as though you guys have known each other for a very long time. You have really big goals, Aries. But your goals are more like self-made. Very hustler. You know what I mean? You have like this hustler energy to you, opposed to your partner who is coming off very blue collar. And competitive. You know, your partner may not express this to you, but you may have felt this before. I feel like sometimes your partner, I don't know if you intentionally do this or not, but I do feel like sometimes they feel like they're in competition with you. And this might actually have nothing to do with you. Okay, this might just be an insecurity within themselves where they feel like they are, in fact, competing with your ambitions. I do feel as though they do study you. They're very intrigued. This kind of goes back to the romance oracle cards that I had pulled earlier, where I feel as though picking each other's brain, like there is a very, like, they admire your mind and they are constantly studying you to get to know you better. But there is a dark side to that as well. For those of you who have been, you know, going through some hard times with your partners at times. So I feel like, for some of you, it might be as though when things are good, they're great. And when things are bad, they're just fucking, they're horrid. You know what I mean? Yes, I do understand that all relationships go through, you know, those moments and times. And either they will make or break you. You will either get over them or you will get through them. And I totally understand that. But for you specifically, Aries, this is like... it's like an ongoing thing, or it might happen in like little spurts here and there. But then like when you guys are good, you're good, you know? But again, I do feel like there are just some conversations that do need to be had. I feel like there might be some sort of difference in morals or, how do I say this? Or spiritual beliefs, if you will. But you guys are definitely going to get through this. Because I think that, like, whether your person wants to admit it or not, like, they know that they could not do it without you. Even though at times you may feel like you don't get the respect or the credit that you deserve, your person, they know that they could not do it without you. Losing you would be like the worst thing that could ever happen to them. Like, you are, they see you as their companion, their life companion. You know how wolves hunt sheep? Like, a wolf will freaking devour a sheep, okay? This is a case of the wolf making friends with the sheep. He is the wolf, or they are the wolf. It's a very masculine energy, which is why I say he. And you're the sheep. Like, you're the water to his fire. But you are probably like, well, then why doesn't he act like it? Or why don't they act like it? And that's where the energies differ. Some people are good at that, and some people are not so good at that. Okay, so for some of you too, now I am getting that there might be some sort of conflict within the family. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I feel like these may be children that are constantly running away. These are older children. Preteens, young adults. Some may be adults, but there's like a variety of ages here. It seems while you have very close connections to the younger kids, you have a close connection to the But both of you guys have a closer connection to the younger kids. It's the older kids that are the challenge. But again, it goes back to having conversations. There are just conversations. There's stuff that has been swept under the rug for some of you, okay? Even if these aren't your children, I feel like there's something about children that are involved here that makes it difficult. That maybe there's childlike behavior surrounding you that is starting to become a problem with your relationship. These could actually even be friends. That, like, it's like they have these opinions and advice that it's not even valid because they've never even experienced these things. They're just like, you know how like a lot of people, they become like philosophers via Instagram and TikTok. Like they just hear a nice quote and then they just like, they think that like they haven't actually had the experience to resonate with what it means, but they tell everybody like that's just what it is, just because they can agree with it, but they've never actually experienced it. That's kind of like what I'm getting out of this. Well, Aries, whatever it is that you're cooking, it's going to come out real nice, okay? You are a master of manifesting and creation. You can literally bend energy. You are kind of like an example of, I usually get my way, but it's not always when I want. But somehow, some way, I always end up getting my way, or I'm always right. And this is just one of those cases where you're just going to have to hang tight and just let the energy do its thing, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get into this hustle deck. Let's see what financial messages we have. Let's get a little bit more in depth with. Ooh. Such a thick deck, oh my days. Okay. Let's put all of this to the side. Oh, my leg is falling asleep. Holy crap, ow. Protect your money. Okay. Okay, we have protect your money. This is cute because it has like a gun on them. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like actually protecting the money. Maybe some of you guys need a safe with to hold some cash for some reason. Or maybe you have a safe with hidden finances in there. Ooh, some of you guys are going to be getting a new car or shopping for one. Business betrayal and cursed career. You may be breaking a generational curse when it comes to this entrepreneurship thing that you got going on for you, Aries. Be very careful of bad business or your partners in business, okay? Somebody might be stealing your ideas or thinking about how they could not piggyback, but maybe backdoor you in a sense, okay? You may have given access to somebody, financial access to somebody who cannot be trusted. So be careful for like company purchases on a company credit card, okay? Or withdrawals. Something about a partner taking advantage of their position. Within your business. Sorry. I kind of spaced out before I finished my sentence. Definitely put money away, okay? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I just heard. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Make sure that you're taking the proper precautions to protect yourself and your brand, your business, your family. If some of you have been looking to invest in a loan or to get a loan to help you out on your endeavors, this is your sign to go ahead and pursue that. That is going to help your career a lot. It's going to help. It's very much going to help kickstart what you got already going on. We have stardom on the rise. So in time, you will be building that traction, and you will be, all eyes are going to be on you essentially, okay? Your name is very much going to be known. You are going to build a variety of clientele. At times you may feel like you are going down the wrong path. Maybe I didn't, maybe you're like, maybe I made the wrong choice. Maybe I didn't do something right. Maybe I'm not doing something right. But don't let those thoughts, get to you too much, okay? Just keep trying. Keep trying. Dust yourself off and try again, okay? So that is what I have for you today, Aries. That is going to be all for today's video. I hope this helps you gain some sort of clarity, comfort, and or confidence. If this message didn't resonate with you, you don't have to like the video, but it will, if you do, okay, it will help this video get pushed into the algorithm to reach those who it is intended for. Please do subscribe and turn your notifications on so you can be notified of future uploads and premieres. Whew, I am out of breath. Okay. What else am I forgetting to mention? Well, I guess nothing. So remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and continue to be authentically you. Again, thank you for joining me, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
Like and subscribe.